time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Duke's offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on second down. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Hit right back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Nix. Nice move there. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They're going to run it. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Going right to work up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They believe they can run right here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Clay. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wide receiver comes in motion. Under fire. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. Here he goes. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 7 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Pitt pushing the pace. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Takes the easy one to the back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Complete downfield. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the 1st quarter.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Hit right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now it's 2nd and goal. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
7-3.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Back to pass on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David. He's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Blue Devils buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find... Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Duke. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, you don't go 99 yards without a lot of help. They open up the hole. He takes the football, starts going. Receivers getting in on the block, and everybody doing their job. And he hits the gas, and it's nothing but taillights, 99 yards to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Pitt pushing the pace. Third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll run the screen. Runs through the tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. With the catch, it's Roberts. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. He'll throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, going to the air. Completes it in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to bull his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 4 over Cincinnati. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Nix. Makes the grab, it's Clay. Quick step and go. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Panthers are in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they've moved the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Wants to throw. It's Nix. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Perkins. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The pull and throw off the RPO. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hand off from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Backing up and backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. He stands on the result of the play. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gets it out quickly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw. It's Nix. Makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Running back searching for a hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, they blocked the kick. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the right. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Back to throw, it's Nix. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Perkins. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Booker.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. To the air on second down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Hit right back to the line.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Nix. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Going to swing it on second down. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. There he goes. And into the end zone. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a... The Steak scores it! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Pitt pushing the pace. From the gun, running back gets to give. Spins away from the defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Nix. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They'll give it to him again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. And he'll be brought down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Never a doubt. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got it behind the line. It's Craig. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to pass, it's Nix. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Booker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play of the drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Nestled just inside that right upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up by 28 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught behind the line. It's Clay. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Nix. Fires to the right. That's reeled in. It's Booker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Perkins. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nix. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Hit right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't poured him yet.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got his man quickly. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. finds a spot in the middle. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Second down, he'll throw it. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's thrown another interception.
Well, it's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the run, it's Clay. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Nix. Gets open down the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.